What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, original content creator 897 here, and today we're going to be doing another tier list. I know I'm famous for my 87 million tier list videos, but yeah, this is a trend that's been going on. Some little unknown YouTuber, some little, just kind of little channel iDubbbz. I doubt any of you have ever heard of him. I know, like, subscriber-wise, I dwarf him, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, he made a fast food tier list video, and I disagreed with it strongly. So within the week, you know, your boy had a video making his own fast food tier list and giving a better reasoning. I never uploaded it. I didn't like it. I don't know, I didn't think it was my best work. So here's that final tier list. And today, if you look to the left, or actually to the right, it's a fucking mess. So today's tier list is, I think, the worst one. I think this is gonna be the worst tier list video on all of YouTube, and I've seen some real stinkers. Because today we're gonna be doing a tier list of people named Steve, Steven, or Steven, and that second Steven was pronounced with a PH, and it can be their first name or their last name. So yes, let us begin. But first, the tiers are Best Boy, which will go to one of these people who is the absolute best of all the Steves. Oh hell yeah, there is a difference between those two, and it's a very strong difference. And then there's just, yeah. And then there's, I mean, I guess, you know, if you put this Steve in front of me, I'd be like, sure, this is a Steve. They exist. And there's just, nah, like, no thank you. Not really my cup of Steve. Anyway, let's begin. There's certain ones I'm gonna save, for certain ones. This one is, oh, yes, first off, we're going to start off with a very strong Uncle Steve from that one episode of Rick and Morty, who I think died within 5 minutes of being on screen. Spoiler. That's a good episode. He's gonna be a yeah. He led the way for a good episode. There's not gonna be really any like order within the tier, you know. So he's a yeah. You know, that's a Steve. Next is... Okay, so this is Kurt Russell's character from Sky High. Steven Stronghold. This is a hell, yeah. Because one, it's Kurt Russell. Two, it is Sky High. And yeah, Kurt Russell's character in Sky High. Next we have... one second, can you stop glitching? Not glitching, just being weird. Okay, cool. Steven Stone from the Pokemon games. I was a big fan of Pokemon as a kid. Gen 3 is one of my favorites. So he's an oh hell yeah. He was a great champion, and he whooped my ass, and he could eat my ass if he really wanted to. I would let him, no homo. Okay, Steven Universe. He's a, I mean, I guess, you know, I watched a little bit of Steven Universe. Wasn't my cup of Steve, but the character on his own, he's very cheerful, he's very nice, I mean, I guess, he's a Steve, he's good, yeah, but not a yeah. What the fuck is this? I don't know what this video is becoming. This is quick first, oh hell yeah, because this is, Stephen Stills from the Scott Pilgrim comics and movie. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is my favorite movie of all time, and the comics are also really good. So, oh hell yeah, Stephen Stills. Stephen Hawking, he's a hell yeah. He's a yeah. His contributions to the science world are amazing. His death had me weeping. But like, you know, I don't know. I didn't really know that much. I was never really personally attached to him. he wasn't really, I don't know. He's an amazing man, and his contributions to the world were amazing. It's just I didn't have any personal attachments to bump him up past yeah, you know. On the other hand, Steve Irwin was a sweet man, was a caring person, and a genuine model for the rest of humanity to follow, who was taken from us far too soon. He is an oh hell yeah. Next. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Steve Rogers' Captain America. I don't know. He's just, of all the Marvel superheroes, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I don't know, I just never really found him that interesting. Was never really a personal favorite. I mean, I guess, on his, if this was a Marvel Steve tier list, but yeah, because he's Marvel, it's a yeah, but, not a hell yeah, you know? Steve Trevor, he's an I mean, I guess. Wonder Woman was a good movie. He was a good character. Chris Pine was cool. He's a cool dude. But, I mean, he's not mean, I guess. That's that Teir. That's that one. Oopsies. Who's next? Stephen Harvey. Stephen Harvelian. He's the meme. He's the lord. He's the legend. He's the mustachioed mister. Him going on TV and just randomly preaching stuff, or preaching his religion, could do without. Nothing against it. I kind of bumped him down from a oh hell yeah to just a hell yeah, Steve Harvey, you know? But next, on the other hand, let's switch up the order. Let's go from, like, bottom to top. Okay, cool. Next, Steve Martin. Steve Martin is a funny man. He's very creative. He is a hell yeah for sure. Next, so this guy, I just googled Steve and he came up. I'm gonna Google him really quick. I'm gonna check out his IMDb. I know he was the albino from Logan, and I love that movie. So he's at least, sorry if you heard the Roblox, oof, that is my text tone. Unprofessional, I know. He was Wheatley on Portal 2? That is a hell yeah. Nice, I loved Portal 2. All the Portal games. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Okay. So this one isn't actually just Ben & Jerry's. This one is specifically Stephen Colbert's ice cream flavor. I'm not a big fan of talk shows. He's not even, like, my favorite of the talk shows. That award would have to go to Mr. Conan O'Brien, the Coco himself. But Stephen Colbert's ice cream flavor from Ben & Jerry's is really good. So he's a solid hell yeah, just for his ice cream. Next, Cat Stevens. I don't know if I'm a fan of Cat Stevens. I feel like I've heard a few of his songs. I've heard Father and Son. That one's pretty good. Not gonna lie, I've only seen it because, I've only heard it because of Guardians of the Galaxy. So, I guess. He's probably a very talented artist. Just, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of Steve, sorry. But now Stephen Strange, on the other hand, my favorite Marvel character. The closest so far to being in the Best Boy category. I am a huge Doctor Strange fan. I love him. He's great. He's the best. Underused and underrated. Okay, next. Steve-O. Hell yeah. I love Jackass. I'm, like, forgetting who I put on this tier list because there's, like, 25 people. There's a lot. Who's next? Minecraft Steve. Oh, hell yeah! You know I be loving that Minecraft Steve. My favorite Smash Bros. Character. Next is, what's his name? I know it's Steve something. Steve Harrington, that's what it was. I did see both seasons of Stranger Things, and I thought it was a good show. And I loved Joe Keery's character in it. It's a good show. Good character. Hell yeah. Okay. Next. Fucking give me the next one. Stephen King. I mean, I guess. Read a bit of Cujo. It was pretty good. The Shining. Great. The man's made great stuff. Pet Sematary. Thinking about it now, he's a yeah. I just forgot how much stuff he's made. He's really done everything horror. He had a good epic rap battle of history. Yeah, he's a yeah. He's pretty good. He's a cool dude. And we're back to Steve Harvey. You know what that means. We're going over here. Okay, we already did Cat Teams. Already did that one. Steven Merchant. What's this one? Okay, cool. Here's where we are. Steve Carell. Steve Carell is a hell yeah. I didn't see The Office, but I've seen him in a lot of other things. He's in another one of my favorite movies of all time, Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy. He plays Brick. I think it's Brick Tamlin. I think it's Brick Tamlin. Yep, Tamlin. Fucking, I love Lamp. But yeah. So, even without his role in The Office, his many others, his many other movies, he's Gru. That's dope as hell. But yeah. Cool. Steve Carell's that. Yeah. Sorry, not a yeah, a hell yeah. Speaking of yeah, Steve Buscemi. He's the meme. He's the how do you do, fellow kids. He's done lots of stuff. He's Steve Buscemi. He looks like a human gargoyle. I'm kidding. Yeah. Anyway, Steve Buscemi's yeah. Steven Crowder. He's only in here because he showed up on the Google list for Steve. Or Steven. Yeah, I just googled Steven and he showed up. He's a nah. Just cause like I don't want people getting upset because of politics, so I'm not gonna mention anything. He's borderline. I mean, I guess he's a person who exists. Here's the thing. I actually don't know. I just know he's like political, and a lot of people don't like him because of it. I have no idea what his views are, and I really don't care. Next, Stephen Smith from American Dad. Yeah, American Dad was a good show. It was okay. But now, finally, I feel like this could have been seen. Michael Stevens is best boy. I'm sorry, can you tell me that anyone on this list is better than Michael Stevens? The man who goes, speaking of items, who, I think it was hoverboards on that one. No, it was hoverboards, the H3 one. Shit. I know I went to eat with that. One second. Because I know he did 2 episodes of comedians. One was comedians on Razor scooters. The other was comedians on hoverboards. I think he was comedians on hoverboards. He's the living meme. Vsauce out of context is one of my favorite videos. Vsauce memes is one of my favorite subreddits. On Valentine's Day, I made my wallpaper a picture of Michael Stevens holding up a paper heart that was just on the screen for a second in one of his videos. That was my wallpaper up until I found the I'm Sorry John subreddit, and now it's a picture of Demonic Garfield. So, best boy. Just in life in general, even this wasn't a Steven tier list, if this was just a tier list of people, this would be just Michael Stevens. He's the best. So here's the final tier list. This was longer than I expected, and I included a lot of people. If you disagree with me, I'm sorry that you're wrong. And let's hope one day Michael Stevens will tell me he loves me.